Hello there, my fellow fandom fans, and welcome to Multi-fandom Entertainment Studios Q&A video special. Now, let's just get right on into it. Okay, so the first question's a bit of a joke question for me because this wasn't actually in the poll, but the first question is from AussieFish33 who asks, "You need an extra voice actor?" And the reason I put this in here is because he and I know each other in real life, so the answer to that question is yes, I will need a new voice actor or an extra voice actor eventually, sometime. I don't know exactly when, but yes, the reason I put this in here is because Ozzy and I are in real life friends. So, go check him out. Let's go check out his channel if you like random gaming clips. Okay, so next question is from someone who I've been interacting a lot with on YouTube, and that's name is Twaddle. And he has 3 questions, and his first question is, what is your favorite video you made? Now, when I first read that, I thought, what was your favorite video to make? And the answer to that question is the Marvel Legends Integrated Suit Spider-Man video. That was my favorite video to make because it was like, it's the most unique video I've made. Most of the videos I've made are fighting videos. And so this was interesting to do because it uh it gave me new technique. Yeah, I had to try out new techniques. Sorry, I'm doing this unscripted. I had to learn I had to use what I normally do for stop motion for in different ways, like this, and this was actually a lot of fun to do. I got inspired just by watching a video from the Leo Legendary 10 on YouTube, and this video was actually kind of fun to make. I wouldn't mind doing more of these if you all would like to see it. So yeah, but to answer the actual question, my favorite video to make, or my favorite video I have made, sorry, my favorite video I have made is the video that you all know is my most popular video, and that is Turtles versus Dark Leonardo. That's my favorite video because I honestly thought the story was actually pretty good in it. The animation wasn't too bad. I'm actually kind of proud of it. And I thought the voice acting was kind of decent, even if Donnie did sound a little bit like a grandma. There are some things I would go back and change if I could. But yeah, that video, you all really seem to love that video, and I do really love that video as well. So, Turtles vs. Dark Leo, that is my favorite video. Okay, so Toidle's next question is, what is your favorite franchise? And that is a really hard one, because the reason I called this multi-fandom is because I love so many different franchises, and I want to show that through all my stop motions. You guys may think that Ninja Turtles is probably my favorite franchise, but I think my favorite franchise may have to be the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise, mainly because I've been quite involved with it ever since last year, and you all know that 2022 was the year of Sonic, and I was very involved with what was going on there during that year with Sonic Movie 2. There was Sonic Frontiers, Sonic Prime, all that good stuff. And Sonic, it has so much unique stuff in it. It has so many interesting characters. It's so unique, and with what the stuff it does, it just feels it's just a good franchise with all the unique things it's done with where Sonic was a part of the Black Knight and stuff, and Sonic Frontiers and stuff, and Sonic Prime with the multiverse and all that stuff. There's just a lot that the franchise has to offer. So, and it's kind of recency bias for me. So, I guess yeah, the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise is my favorite franchise. And Twaddle's final question is, what made you start your channel? It's mostly from watching other YouTubers, especially stop motion YouTubers doing it. I've made these stop motions before I even had a channel in mind, and I just wanted to put what I have made out there for you all to enjoy. That's why I started my channel, and it was mostly the one specific YouTuber I watched who really made me want to start a channel is Spinjitzu Master Falcon. He makes some absolutely amazing Lego stop motions. I highly recommend you go check him out if you're a fan of Ninjago, and also a little bit of some other stuff as well. Yeah, that's the reason I started my channel. I saw others doing it. I had made a couple of my own, so I decided to start a channel, and it's kind of grown in like the 2.5 months I've been on here. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. I've only been on here for a short time, and I already have almost 600 subscribers. I did not expect that, and thank you all for that. And that's why I started my channel. Thanks for your questions, Toidle. The next question comes from Nashley Holmes, who asks, what's your favorite TV show? I know it doesn't say the word show, but they added the word show in like a different comment. And that's actually a really tough question, because for stuff like this, I don't always like have a number one certain favorite, but for this, I kind of do. I do like a lot of shows, like Phineas and Ferb's a big part of my childhood, and I watch shows like Power Rangers, Ninjago, stuff like Star Wars Rebels and the Clone Wars and the Mandalorian and stuff like that. And Sonic Prime, the newest Sonic show, is really, really good so far. But I would have to say my favorite show is the 2012 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles show, because it just has the right balance of comedy, action, drama. The characters are all so interesting. They're all my favorite inversions of all the characters. It's almost kind of a no contest for me. And it is my first exposure to the Turtles, so bias is undoubtedly a thing for that. But yeah, 2012 TMNT, that is my favorite show. The next question is from Mikey and Leo, who ask, do you plan on doing more Science recreations? And what they're trying to say is, do you plan on doing any more scene recreations? And the answer to that is absolutely. Heck yes. Scene recreations are some of my favorite stop motions to do. And one of my most recent videos is a teaser for like one of the most iconic Ninja Turtles moments, the Leo versus Raph fight from the 2007 movie. I think that's one of the most iconic moments, but I'm using Lloyd and Kai in their places. So yeah, it's another TMNT/Ninjago scene recreation. I plan on doing more scene recreations after that. So yes, to answer that question bluntly, yes, I do plan on doing more scene recreations. Next up is Mood I am so sorry. I'm definitely sure I mispronounced that. Anyways, they have 6 questions, and their first one is, who would win, Knuckles, Sonic, or Tails? And the quick answer is Knuckles. Like, I think ever since, like, Sonic Movie 2, like, they proved that Knuckles is probably, like, the strongest out of all of them. Like, especially with, like, movie Knuckles' serious personality. But, like, in the games, I think it's evenly matched, but I think overall, Knuckles is a win. Tails doesn't stand a chance, to be honest. Sorry, Tails. And yeah, I think Knuckles would win because, you know, he's Knuckles. Here he comes, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call him Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, he don't chuckle. You're out to flex his muscles. Lol. Their next question is, what is your rating of the Batman Hush figure? I think you have it because it's in your banner. And yes, you are correct. I do have it, and it's a really awesome figure. It has like really good articulation. I think the sculpt and detailing is all awesome on it. It comes with so many accessories that you would probably want from a Batman figure. The cape is movable, which is pretty awesome. It got to like my top 5 of my favorite figures of last year. So it's a pretty cool figure, and it isn't perfect, I will admit, but it is still really awesome. I give it a 9 out of 10. The next question is, what is your favorite Spider-Man movie? And for me, it's easy. It's Spider-Man No Way Home. And you may be thinking, oh, that's a cop-out, or oh, that's an easy answer. But it's the true answer for me. I really love that movie. I love the plot. I thought Tom Holland was really good. He did a great performance. Andrew Garfield, he stole the show. Andrew Garfield was so good. I really loved the fight scenes, and I thought it was a really good way to wrap up that trilogy of Spider-Man, and also like a good ending of sorts. It was just a really good Spider-Man movie because it just felt like a good movie, and it had three Spider-Men. So, yeah, you get more than one Spidey to like, I guess. So yeah, Spider-Man No Way Home, my favorite Spider-Man movie. Question number 4 is, who is your favorite Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle? And that is Leonardo. He's my favorite of the Ninja Turtles. Now, it used to be Mikey, and I still really do love Mikey to bit. I'm sure we all do love Mikey, but Leo is my favorite because, he's like a good role model for like growing up and like learning that we need to take the responsibilities. 2012 Leo specifically is my favorite version of Leo. But yeah, out of the four turtles, Leonardo is my favorite of the turtles. Next question number 5 is, who is your favorite Power Ranger? And this might shock you all, but my favorite Power Ranger is Tyler Navarro, the Dino Charge Red Ranger. And I just really love him because he was like, because Dino Charge is my favorite season because it was my first, and it always will be, no matter how good like past and even maybe future seasons will be. But yeah, since Dino Charge was my first, Tyler is like my favorite, even though red is not my favorite color. I still really do like red. And Tyler is just such a cool character. He's not like the regular like, oh, he's serious, that's why he's the leader. No, he's a very fun, outgoing guy, and I thought Brenna Mejia portrayed that like really well, and I really love how like excitable he is about stuff. And I really love his catchphrase, "It's about to get wild." That always gets me hyped whenever he says that. So yeah, the Dino Charge Red Ranger is my favorite of the Power Rangers. And Muta's final question is, what is your favorite action figure? It can't be the one in this photo. And they're referring to this photo of Elding Arum. And Elding Arum was never like my favorite figure because like it was just some broken figures I threw together to make him. I hope to like get like a different one so I can like redo that custom of Elding Arum so he's more sturdy. Maybe the Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. Anyway, getting off topic, when I first read this question, I hadn't gotten my actual favorite figure yet, but when I was going to answer this question, I was going to say the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man is my favorite figure, but since I received that question, I have received my new favorite figure, and that is the M.F.E.S. Comic Spider-Man, or classic costume Spider-Man, whatever you want to call it, because that figure is just, I still really do like the Renew Your Vows. It is a really good figure, but I do like the M.F.E.S one better because its articulation is kind of smooth. It's also sturdy, like it has the right tightness and looseness for it, and it's has such amazing details. It has like all the Spider-Man accessories you would want out of your Spider-Man, and maybe even some more. And yeah, it's just a really fun figure to pose around. I can't wait to make stop motions with that figure. So the M.F.E.S Amazing, or the M.F.E.S Classic Costume Spider-Man, or the M.F.E.S Spider-Man is my favorite action figure. And thank you for all your questions. The next question is from Relic Perez, who asks, what do you hope will happen to your channel in the future? / what is your goal? Or is it this all for fun and there isn't any goal? And to be honest, I don't really know what my goal for this channel is. I'm not sure if like this will like actually like become like a job for me. I kind of doubt it will. Even if I do like make it past like to that 1,000 subscriber mark, which that's where YouTube can like start paying you. And YouTube has some like problems with like how it treats its content creators. So I don't really know what my goal is, so for now it's mostly all just fun and games. There isn't really a goal, to be honest. Yeah, so if there ever is a goal, then I don't know what it could possibly be. But for now, there isn't any goal, and this is all just for fun. Relic's next question is, what FPS do you use in your videos? an FPS is frames per second, and it's 15 frames per second. Though for my Ninja versus Garmadon first fight, all the way up to Spider-Man versus Mighty Morphin Red, it was 12 frames per second, but I bumped that up a bit because I wanted the movements to be a bit faster. So 15 frames per second is the FPS that I use. Alex's third question is, what equipment do you use? And for stop motions, I usually use my phone, and I also use a tripod. I've been using a tripod since the Spider-Man and Dino Charge Black versus Lord Zed video, so like my movements for the camera wouldn't be as like janky and shaky and all that. And I also like recently got like a new phone. I got an iPhone 12 like recently. The old phone I had used was like an iPhone 8S, I think. And the last video I made with that was like the sneak peek video for Lloyd versus Kai scene creation. But yeah, I mostly just use my phone and a tripod when I make my stop motions. And that's honestly really about it that I do. And sometimes I like put in an iMovie to like maybe mix it up a little, like when I want to throw like some clips together, I guess. But yeah, what I mostly use is my phone and a tripod. The Stop Motion Studio app on my phone and a tripod for more specifics. That's what I use. And Relic's final question was a question I had already answered. What's your favorite video? And it's Turtles versus Dark Leonardo, for those of you who forgot in like this video. I don't know. But yeah, I already answered the question. Turtles versus Dark Leonardo. But thank you for your questions anyway, Relic. And the final question is from Hero Stop Motion, who asks, what did you inspire to start a stop motion animation channel? And I kind of already answered this back in Toidle's question, but it's the way that they put in stop motion animation channel, because I kind of don't want that to be specifically all that I do. I mean, I like doing stop motions, but I kind of want to do some like other videos, like some discussion videos, some review videos, maybe even some AMVs. If you all would like to see that, then I would like to do that. But yeah, to answer the actual question, I already answered it in Toidle's questions, and it was that I watched other people on YouTube doing it, and I wanted to do it, so that's how I got inspired. And thank you for the question. And with that, that is all the questions. So, thank you everyone who submitted questions. This was fun to do. It was a different video for me to do, and I enjoyed making it. And I hope you all enjoyed watching it. I hope you all found my answers satisfying. And, yeah. So, thank you to all who watch my content and who support me. I am grateful. You're all who I make my videos for. And if you want to see more, then hit the like button on my videos. And hit subscribe as well. That really helps. And also share it around with other people who may enjoy this type of stuff. And with that, my fellow fandom fans, thank you all for watching. I hope you have a great day. And until next time.